Very good afternoon, student. In last video, we have studied biodiesel in part 1 and part 2, in which we study what is biodiesel, what are the feedstocks of biodiesel, why we need biodiesel, and what are the methods of production of biodiesel. In this video, we continue about the biodiesel. First, we study properties of biodiesel. There are several properties through which we measure the quality of engine fuels. Here biodiesel cetane number is a number which is used to measure the quality of the biodiesel. If a cetane number is high, then this indicates that the ignition quality of the fuel is good. If we talk about oxygen content of biodiesel is leading more complete combustion and lower CO emissions as compared to petroleum diesel engines. That's why we used biodiesel in place of conventional petroleum diesel. Another one is energy content. Energy content of biodiesel is slightly lower than petroleum diesel. Slighter means approx 10% less. And the energy content of petroleum diesel is about 35.8 megajoule per liter. If we talk about viscosity of biodiesel as compared to petroleum diesel is higher, but within acceptable limits after transifigation process. If we talk about flash point, the property of the flash point of biodiesel is important because this is indicate storability and safe handling of quality of fuel. If flash point is more, then we can handle safer and also store for a long period of time. Now we discuss advantage of biodiesel. Why we use biodiesel in place of conventional petroleum diesel? Because biodiesel is renewable as well as biodegradable. This can be biodegraded within a month and renew annually. And this is also very important because this generates very low amount of emission greenhouse gases. Due to this, low air pollution take place. This is also non-toxic for aquatic life. If we see economic advantage of this, then this is reduce the import oil of from foreign and also creates jobs in agriculture and domestic production from local feedstocks. If we see social point of view, then this is generates additional income source which supports and also support national biofuel policy which is necessary for our country for energy self-reliance. If we talk about the compatibility of the fuel, then this fuel can be directly used in a IC engines with little or no modification. If we talk about technical performance, this is similar to content to diesel, and for due to better cetane number, this can be used in IC engines and also eliminate sulfur emissions, and we can safely handling the biodiesel and store up to 6 months. But there are several challenges due to oxidation property. This cannot be recommended for higher long period. So we can generally recommend for storage up to within 6 months. Another one is the feedstock problem, and another important challenge is policy gaps in blending, land use competition, because if we grow non-edible plants, then our food prices may be compromised, food security also compromised. That's this is a major challenge, and this is a debatable where we can grow non-edible or where we can grow edible oils in concern of food security. So this is a very debatable, and we discuss in another lecture. If we talk about future outlook, then there are several substitutes which can be used for the energy conversion process, like algae based biodiesel, genetic engineering, catalytic innovation. We can also use another biodegradable waste to convert biodiesel. Also need to focus in research in especially in enzymes, and the future target of the Indian government is 20% blending up to 2030. Thank you very much.